What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So a few days ago we did end up getting a post on the Forza website for the developer direct FAQ, and to be honest, I had to go over a lot of this article, guys, because there's a lot of questions in this that I feel like a lot of players have been asking, and I feel like this will answer most of it. Now, I will summarize. The first part of it was basically talking about when you purchase the game, like the price of it, what each edition has, the packs you get with it, and stuff like that. The Xbox Play Anywhere thing is also part of it, how that will end up working. So if you buy the game on Xbox, you can also play it on PC as well, which is pretty dope. But the first part I did want to talk about with this and actually read the questions and go over what was said is the location Q&A. So the first question in this part is going to be, where does Forza Horizon 6 take place? Forza Horizon 6 takes place in a scenic and breathtaking landscapes of Japan, where the stunning contrasts of rural and urban come together, all while you uncover the secrets hidden within Horizon's largest map yet. One that is full of verticality, diverse biomes, and spectacular driving experiences. While we are not necessarily trying to recreate Japan and its environments like for like, our goal has always been to capture the country's unique cultural essence and present it back in the most Horizon way possible, with attention and care for details. The next question after that is, why did Playground Games choose Japan? Japan is the ideal location for Forza Horizon 6, full of beautiful landscapes and stunning contrasts of rural and urban, modern, and traditional. It's one of the most iconic and requested locations by the community, which everyone is probably aware of, and bringing the Horizon Festival to this incredible region has always been one of our largest ambitions yet. Leveraging the latest advancements in our technology and design, we are creating a Horizon Festival in Japan that we hope you will fall in love with. After that, though, the next question will read, will Tokyo City be featured in Forza Horizon 6's Japan? Yes, Tokyo City will be featured, and it is the largest urban environment that has ever been in a Forza Horizon game. Our Tokyo City is 5 times larger than Forza Horizon 5's Guanajuato, with multiple districts, each featuring its own unique identity, from the suburbs and iconic downtown streets to the docks and industrial zones. We've created a city where we hope that every road, every corner, and every shortcut will be fun to drive and a delight to explore with your friends. The final part of this is we can't wait for you to discover the neon lights and bustle of one of our most detailed and layered environments to date. The next question after that, guys, what can players expect from Japan? How does the map differ from those featured in previous Forza Horizon games? This, I would say, a lot of people are honestly probably asking. The first part is, we are excited to show fans the true breadth and beauty in both natural and urban environments that Japan has to offer. It is the largest map in a Horizon game yet, and it's full of verticality, diverse biomes, seasonality, and breathtaking driving experiences. Japan is home to driving experiences unlike anywhere else, and all that begins with the streets. Take your favorite JDM cars on roads inspired by the C1 Loop, Jinko Avenue, bear with me, I'm probably going to butcher this, and mountain passes like Mount Haruna and Bandai Azuma. I might have said that right. The next part, though, from the neon lights and the bustle of Tokyo City, one of our most detailed and layered environments to date, to the most serenity and natural beauty of Japan's rural and mountain areas, we think players will be blown away by the open world of Japan that we have built. The final part of this, and while we are not necessarily trying to recreate Japan and its environments like for like, our goal has always been to capture the country's unique cultural essence and present it back in the most Horizon way possible. The next question after that is, how did the team approach the artistic design of Japan? Were there any highlights the team wanted to capture in game or challenges presented when bringing it to life? The first part will read, to deliver the most compelling and authentic game possible, we sought out advice and insight from people with deep and lifelong experience of Japan and Japanese culture. Those individuals worked with us to reveal blind spots, provide guidance, identify opportunities, and help us build a version of Japan which captures the essence of the location while staying true to Horizon gameplay experience. We also traveled to Japan to capture reference material, helping us represent everything that makes it such a special and unique location. This included time-lapse of real Japanese skies, photogrammetry of trees and geology, scans of roads and buildings, things as simple as water kick-up and the way fallen cherry blossoms respond to passing cars. We then adapt all that reference material for Horizon's fun and exciting open-world gameplay. Additionally, many of the murals, signs, and graphic design elements throughout the world were created by Japanese artists, and you'll see these as you explore the game and take in the sights. And you know what's kind of crazy about this is I feel like a lot of players really had this question or something like this though. They were like, well, did we just get like a copy and pasted like Forza Horizon 5 map or something like that? Did they really take the time to make it authentic? And turns out, guys, I feel like they went beyond that, and I honestly can't wait to explore Japan, dude. But the next question is, though, how have you worked with Japanese locals to ensure the game feels true to the culture of its setting? Were there any things you learned that surprised the team? We partnered closely with a Japanese cultural consultant, artist, and voiceover talent because it was so important to us to deliver a game that feels like an authentic representation of Japan, as well as to showcase its beauty, and it has been an amazing experience working closely with so many who have enabled us to bring the life and spirit of Japan into this game. Sounds amazing. The last question here in the location thing, though, is will dynamic seasons be available in Forza Horizon 6, and how do they differ to the seasons in Forza Horizon 4 and Forza Horizon 5? I would say, again, probably a pretty frequently asked question. For Japan, the team had the opportunity to move back to the more dramatic seasonal variation than seen in Mexico. Spring, summer, autumn, and winter are all authentically represented and distinctively different, from the changing of visuals of landscapes, crops, foliage, and weather to the unique and subtle soundscapes, ensuring every season carries its own feel, beauty, and personality. Additionally, one of the ways Forza Horizon 6 seasons are uniquely different from the previous games is that regardless of whether it's spring, summer, autumn, or winter, you can throw on some snow tires and enjoy some snow year-round in our mountainous alpine region. I can tell y'all right now, I'm going to be up there pretty dang often, dude, not even going to lie. But now we're moving into the campaign Q&A. So the first question here in the campaign Q&A is probably one I would say a lot of players were wondering about. What's new in the Forza Horizon 6 campaign? The Horizon Festival is a celebration of beautiful cars, iconic music, and breathtaking locations around the world. In Forza Horizon 6, you will explore a vast campaign of discovery and festival racing playable solo and in co-op with your friends. When you first arrive in Japan, you don't start as a superstar or the festival or a racing champion, nor do you start as a rookie. Instead, you'll start out as a tourist. After that, Forza Horizon 6 campaign is focused on your journey in building a name for yourself. Along the way, you will meet the legends of the Horizon Festival and experience authentic stories rooted in Japan's legendary car culture. I'm honestly excited to check that out. After that, your first goal is to join the Horizon Festival, and you can do this by completing the Horizon qualifiers. After that, you will rise through the ranks unlocking wristbands as you complete races and events in faster and more exciting cars. At the end of each round, you must prove you're ready to move up by completing spectacular events to unlock your next wristband. These will include the classic Horizon showcases, the new Horizon Rush events where you show off your skills on thrilling obstacle courses, featuring the exciting locations such as the Tokyo City docks, which that one was also shown in the reveal trailer. After that, guys, when you finally earn your gold wristband, you will receive an invite to access Legend Island, an exclusive region of the world with unique events, tracks, and areas to explore. Once you make it there, it will be a true accomplishment, one that reflects your skills and determination. The final part of this, throughout that journey, all Japan for except the Legend Island is yours to explore at your own pace. Exploration is at the heart of Forza Horizon 6, and everything you find on your road trip in Japan is something for you to collect. Cars, houses, landmarks, mascots, and more. It's all tracked in your collection journal. To be honest, I did see something about the used car thing, but that will also be a question later on, guys, so I'll touch on that when I get to that question. But after that, though, what is the Legend Island? Attain Horizon Legend status and you will be invited to the Legend Island, an exclusive space home to the greatest drivers, unique events, and the Legend Island circuit. I wonder what that is. Legend Island is only accessible to Horizon Legends, so early on, if you wanted to go there, it seems like you obviously can't, which I think is a good thing. But the last question here in the campaign Q&A is, what is the Collection Journal? The Collection Journal encourages you to cruise the roads of Japan, exploring its truly spectacular and diverse regions to gather stamps, all while you uncover the secrets hidden within Forza Horizon's most diverse map topography yet. After that, it says stay tuned for additional details, as y'all know we will be. Now, Cars Q&A. This I would probably say many players have been wondering about. The first question, what cars appear on the cover of Forza Horizon 6? We are thrilled to unveil the cover of Forza Horizon 6 featuring the all-new 2025 GR GT prototype and the 2025 Land Cruiser. We are excited for players to experience both cars in Forza Horizon 6 while cruising the open roads of Japan. Guys, I'm going to say something out of pocket real quick. I am more excited for the Land Cruiser than the GR. I said it, okay? Don't get me wrong. I definitely want to drive that thing, as it's a really good-looking car. I gotta admit that. But, dude, I've been kind of waiting for the Land Cruiser. I'm not going to lie. After that, though, how did you choose the 2025 GR GT prototype for the cover of Forza Horizon 6? Forza Horizon 6 isn't just bringing classic JDM to life, it's also showcasing some of the newest, most exciting cars in the world. Hence, we'll probably see more new cars in the game, by the way, just from that one sentence. The 2025 GR GT prototype is the perfect example, a race-derived road car that combines motorsport performance with road-going excellence. And Forza Horizon 6 is the ideal place to experience the most modern iteration of Toyota Gazoo Racing's relentless pursuit of Japanese engineering perfection. The next question after that, how many cars will Forza Horizon 6 have at launch? At launch, Forza Horizon 6 will have more than 550 cars for you to collect and customize. That's more cars on day one than ever before in a Horizon game. We'll also be introducing more cars after the release of the game, which is probably not that surprising. Now, I figured I'd also include this question as well because it's kind of part of the entire Q&A, and people are probably wondering about this. Which cars will be in Forza Horizon 6? It will then have the link to the Forza Horizon 6 car list, which apparently is like 93 cars. But this does say this list will continue to be updated with additional vehicles as we get closer to the release date. So y'all know for a fact your boy Blocked is going to keep an eye on that list. After that, what's new in car customization in Forza Horizon 6? Forza Horizon 6 introduces updated Forza Aero, the very much requested ability to paint liveries on the windows, body kits for select vehicles. We all do know not every single car needs a body kit, am I right? We have also added new rims, which I'm happy to hear that, and you can now install different rims on the front and rear of your cars. That's actually pretty dope, man. You know what? I kind of enjoy doing that in Need for Speed, if I'm being real. The next question then will be, have car classes been rebalanced? Now, for some odd reason, I was seeing that there's apparently a new class coming to this game that's replacing S2. That's what people are saying, by the way. And obviously, looking at this answer, that's not true, bro. We have fully overhauled our car roster to be better balanced across all performance classes. This I do like to hear. Balancing? What in the world is that word, bro? I don't think I've ever heard balancing in games normally don't tend to be together. There is also a new R class specifically introduced for track-focused cars. To be honest, I am madly open to this. I do like that. And with the time attack thing being there, you know, that kind of makes sense. The next question, though, have you updated the car models in Forza Horizon 6? We have rescanned and rebuilt some classic JDM cars in Forza Horizon 6. Stay tuned for more details on those cars. I kind of feel like in some ways they're probably leaving this in the dark a little bit, you know, to surprise players and stuff like that. So biggest thing we can do is kind of wait. Next question, have you updated the steering wheel animations for cars? This says yes. Cars in Forza Horizon 6 feature updating steering animations with up to 540 degrees of wheel rotation. I am so happy to hear that, bro. That is something everyone's like, well, Forza doesn't have it. Well, turns out they have now finally updated that, which is awesome. The next question, are cars affected by the environment around them? In Forza Horizon 6, cars are now also affected by the world around them. New cosmetic tire wear means each car responds authentically as you rack up the miles on those iconic Japanese roads. The next question, guys, will Forza Edition cars be returning to Forza Horizon 6? It will then say, yes, Forza Edition cars return to Forza Horizon 6, and this time, these special cars have been fitted with extreme modifications, making each one a worthy addition to your garage, which I would say, based on the Miata dude, I can't wait to see what they do with the other cars, for real. The last question here in the car part is, have you introduced any new ways of obtaining cars in Forza Horizon 6 outside of the auto show and barn finds? Parked on driveways around the world, you'll encounter aftermarket cars, which you can test drive or add to your collection. These cars are often offered at a discount, and they include some extremely rare and unique cars to show off in your garage. To be honest, guys, I like this idea. I think that's actually pretty dope. They're kind of adding, like, something different into this. Like if you are driving around, you find a really dope house, maybe that house might have a car in it that you can actually go check out, test drive, maybe even buy it. I like this idea, dude. Kind of adds on instead of just having like the auto show and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They added another way to add some cars to it. We will then have audio Q&A. What music is featured in Forza Horizon 6, and will there be Japanese artists? Music is a huge part of the Horizon Festival, and Forza Horizon 6 features more music than any of our previous games, including tracks from exciting Japanese artists creating the most diverse soundtrack of any Horizon game yet. Stay tuned for the full reveal of each radio station and their playlist closer to the launch of the game or release of the game. I feel like that's going to be pretty dope for people who can listen to music, but if you're making content and stuff, you got to have the music off. The next part, have the car sounds being updated in Forza Horizon 6. Cars in Forza Horizon 6 sound better than ever, with new recordings, remastered audio, and upgraded modular systems, including turbo and backfires. The driving experience is enhanced with more detailed surface interaction and improved cockpit impulse responses. This is all brought to life by the new acoustic modeling technology simulating the landscape of the world. Dude, I just hearing this stuff, like, I can't wait to hear how the cars sound, dude. I can't wait to drive different ones, and it's going to be crazy. The final question here, though, for the audio is, what else is new with the audio in Forza Horizon 6? That will then read, Forza Horizon 6 introduces the Triton Acoustics, which is an objective-based battle reverb system. I don't know what that means. It stimulates real-world acoustics by generating reverb signals from the virtual positions of objects within the game. Huh? To complement the visual contrast throughout the environment, we've captured extensive field recordings across all 4 seasons of Japan, creating a rich and truly authentic world for you to experience. The more I read this, the more I just want the game to come out now, man. I really do. Now, guys, we are on multiplayer Q&A. The first question in this will read, what new social features are available in Forza Horizon 6? Japan is world-renowned for its iconic car meets like Daikoku. I think I said that right, Daikoku, something like that, I think. And inspired by these experiences, Forza Horizon 6 sees the return of shared car meets in the open world. Not only is this highly requested feature coming back, but it has also been enhanced for this game. See additional details on that below. Don't mind if I do. There's also more to do in the open world than ever before, with new shared experiences including new co-op link skills earnable with other players. I do like the sound of that. Drag meets and Horizon time attack circuits. By the looks of it, guys, this is all in the open world, by the way, so obviously no loading screens there. And that's the next part. These are seamlessly part of the open world with no loads, no matchmaking. They truly create a social experience for you and your friends, and they even feature an in-world leaderboard. We're also getting a leaderboard in the world, bro. That's really great news, and to be honest, I feel like having the open world events, dude, in a racing game, it's so dang fun, man. I really enjoy it. Like the Horizon link-ups on 5, dude, I had so much fun doing those, and then it makes me think of, what was that game? Need for Speed Unbound, the forgotten Need for Speed franchise. Am I right? I also enjoy doing the open world type of like link ups they had in that game too, man. I think they're fun. I like them. The next question though, what's new with car meets in Forza Horizon 6? That will then read, in Forza Horizon 6, car meets are now integrated into the shared open world. This means that you can drive past a car meet and see real live players and join them instantly without any loading screens to slow you down. I liking the sound of that. The next part is car meets are places where you could show off your cars and characters. Wondering how that's going to work. Like, can we walk around, I wonder? Download tunes and liveries, and even buy a copy of the incredible cars that you see. They are also a great opportunity to meet new friends and start a convoy, so you can head out together and explore Japan, where you'll find classic events like street races and the Toge battles, or Tonge, I probably didn't say it right. Iconic nighttime races down Japanese mountain passes. I'm hearing Tokyo Drift music right now, bro. I'm already hearing the Tokyo Drift music. The next question after that, what can we expect from drag meets in Forza Horizon 6? This is something I would say everyone wanted, considering 5 has that drag strip area that everybody races at. You know what I'm saying? But this will then read, drag meets are shared open world drag races around Japan. Each drag meet grid hosts 12 car slots for 12 players in total. Each lane has its own synchronized start light tree. What's more, there is no matchmaking nor loading screens needed. Just get to the starting line, position the car, wait for the lights, and go. Drag meets also feature in-world visible leaderboards so you can compare your best results with your friend and the wider community. Dude, that sounds pretty amazing. I actually like the fact that you could just like line up and just race a bunch of people. I could see a lot of friendships starting there, dude. 100%. The next question after that, what can we expect from time attack circuits in Forza Horizon 6? This will then read, there are multiple time attack circuits found across the shared open world. Your goal is simple, drive through the gantry and set your fastest lap time. There is no loading times nor waiting for matchmaking. You can turn up in any car you like. You'll earn credits and XP for each lap you complete. Once you've locked in your initial lap time, you can try to beat it. After that, it will say time attack circuits also allow you to compete with your friends in a real time on the new convoy leaderboard, which shows your convoy's best lap times on the current circuit. Additionally, time attack circuits are accompanied by in-world leaderboards. These in-world leaderboards are filtered by your PI class, you know, the vehicle class you're using, and reveal your personal best, your next rival, and the top 3 across the community. I do like I kind of like the way this sounds. I feel like it will be really intense, but also the next part is pretty dope. These in-world leaderboards reset each season, giving you a new routine at the Horizon Festival and a reason to return to the circuit every week. So I'm wondering if things will be tied to that, like how that will end up working, but I do like the fact that there is a leaderboard. You can, you know, try to compete and stuff like that, race your friends, race other people, beat their time and stuff. I think this will end up being pretty dang competitive, man. And, you know, different car classes, different cars in general will, of course, mix up the variety there as well. The last question here, though, what multiplayer game modes are available in Forza Horizon 6? This will then read, Forza Horizon 6 features the Horizon multiplayer modes you know and love, including the Eliminator and nail-biting hide and seek, as well as a new Spec Racing Championship. I wonder what that actually means, bro. I don't know what that means. Spec Racing Championship, don't worry, I will get more info on that when it does become available. The next part is the Eventlab Q&A. The first question here is, what new features are available for builders in Forza Horizon 6? After that, guys, it will then say, in Forza Horizon 6, you will have new ways to shape that world with features that let you make a life for yourself in Japan. These include customizable garages, the estate, the Horizon Collab, as well as several upgrades to the Eventlab toolset. After that, it will say, how does garage customization work in Forza Horizon 6? Again, a pretty frequently asked question. Each player's house includes a new customizable garage, big enough for multiple cars, where you can freely decorate the entire space and create a showroom for your automotive collection. When you're done, you can invite your friends over to see what you built, and you can also download other garage layouts that have been shared by the community. So not only can you, share your liveries to the community, but also you can now share your garage setups with how you guys decorate them. Kind of like that. The next part, what is the estate? The estate is the ultimate place to express your creativity. This mountain valley starts off completely empty and overgrown, but once you unlock it, you can build and decorate directly in the open world here. And anything you construct is permanent and visitable by your friends that join your game session while you are the leader. I'm really interested to see what you will be able to build in the estate. The next question after that, what is the Horizon Collab? We know you love to collaborate with your fellow community members, so in Forza Horizon 6, we are bringing multiplayer building to the Eventlabs. In Horizon Collab, you and your friends, for up to 12 players total, can build anything you can imagine in the open world of Japan together. You know what? That's actually pretty game-changing, because here's the thing. Everybody was requesting that. You know, you can go in the Eventlab on Forza Horizon 5, but now you can literally team up with 11 other people, and you can pretty much build something together, like racetracks, different things. I can't wait to see what people do, but that is a huge win there. I can't wait to check that out. What else is new for the Eventlab in Forza Horizon 6? We've added the ability to start building from anywhere in Forza Horizon 6, as well as the other improvements, all of which are also available in the estate and the customizable garage. Stay tuned for more details about those updates in the months ahead. Now we are moving over to the tech Q&A. The first question here is, how does Forza Horizon 6 perform on the Xbox Series X/S? Forza Horizon 6 includes both 30 frames per second quality and the 60 frames per second performance options. Stay tuned for more details about these rendering modes closer to release. This is probably very similar to Forza Horizon 5 if you are wondering with how you have performance and quality. Personally, I would say most players would be in performance anyway. The next question after that is how can PC players get the most from Forza Horizon 6? This will then say Forza Horizon 6 unleashes the power and flexibility of the PC platform with enhanced ray tracing and high uncapped frame rates. I can only imagine how this game will look on high-end PCs, bro. My goodness. Experience 4K visuals supported by NVIDIA, DLSS, AMD FSR, and XeSS. To be honest, I have no idea what any of that bottom part means. I'm not going to lie. The next part, though, will then talk about like the minimum and recommended specs for Forza Horizon 6, which you guys can see that on the Steam page at the moment, but they will be also having finalized PC specs coming closer to release on this as well. The next question, does Forza Horizon 6 support PC handheld devices? It will then say discover Japan anywhere at any time with the support for Xbox, Rogue Ally, and the Ally X, and other PC handheld devices. So you can pretty much play the game anywhere. Literally. The next question, guys, is something I know for a fact everybody wants to know, and it is a big-ass question, but also a huge complaint with Forza Horizon 5 after it came to PlayStation. This is honestly huge. Does Forza Horizon 6 support crossplay and cross-save between PC and console? I have seen so many things about this with 5 and how players wanted to bring all their stuff over, but they couldn't. The answer on this reads, yes, Forza Horizon 6 will support crossplay and cross-save between PC and console versions, allowing you to play with your friends and synchronize your progress regardless of the device. In addition, for the first time in the Forza Horizon game, cross-save between Xbox Series X/X, Xbox on PC, PlayStation 5, and Steam is supported. So if you guys are like me, you'll probably end up getting this game on Xbox in May or PC, and once it comes out on PlayStation, you can buy the game again and transfer all of your stuff to PlayStation once it does end up coming out if you want. So I think that option is honestly huge. And then for the final question here in the tech Q&A is, does Forza Horizon 6 allow mods on PC? Which I'm going to probably say this answer is not that surprising. Per the Forza community guidelines, Forza Horizon 6 does not allow users to modify game files in any way. Probably not that shocking. The final one here is the accessibility Q&A, which is only a few questions. The first one here, will the broad suite of accessibility features from Forza Horizon 5 return to Forza Horizon 6? This will then say everyone at Playground Games and Turn 10 Studios is fully committed to Forza Horizon being the open world driving game for everyone. Forza Horizon 6 carries forward all of our accessibility features from previous Horizon games, including American Sign Language and British Sign Language. That's pretty awesome. The last one, will there be any new accessibility options in Forza Horizon 6? This final answer will read, Forza Horizon 6 introduces new options such as car proximity radar for additional awareness, especially in first-person cockpit view. I do like that, by the way, so at least you'll have a general idea, you know what I mean? It kind of reminds me of the radar thing that is in Gran Turismo. I really do like that. And the auto drive for players who want to lean back and appreciate the world. Our major new accessibility feature is customizable high contrast mode, which makes the open world of Japan visually accessible to everybody. I'm wondering if that has to do with like maybe if you have issues with your eyes or different things like that is probably my guess with that final part. But honestly, guys, going over this entire Q&A thing, there's a lot of great questions and a lot of great answers as well. I mean, one of the biggest ones that kind of exploded in front of me was the fact that we will now have full-on cross-save. That's just a huge W. Like, if you want to get a different platform, or you're playing the game on Xbox and it comes out on PlayStation, or you're on PC, you want to switch, now all you have to do is buy the game and your stuff will transfer over. That's honestly amazing. I can't wait to check out the garages, and I can talk about all this stuff again. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. Let me know some of your favorite questions. Let me know some of your concerns. I feel like the hype for Forza Horizon 6 is only building. Stay tuned for more information. I will keep an eye on the card list being updated and any additional information that might end up dropping. I could probably see another FAQ thing dropping in the next few months, so if there's another one, y'all know Blocked has got you covered.